Now then guys, welcome back to another episode of Farming Simulator 22 over on Attingham Park. Right, we need to crack on today guys. We really need to crack on with quite a bit of work. It's going to be a bit of a busy day. I do apologise if you hear my steering wheel bang in advance. It does have some little bump things missing on the inside. I think they've just fallen off with age, to be honest. I don't really know what's going on here with this, but why are you so far behind? Okie dokie, so you're just going to be a nightmare again today. It's nice to see this never working. I will just give it that. It always seems to be a pain in the ass. It never wants to work very well. But yeah, it's not much we can do about that. We are trying our best to get these things working. It would be better if we had cosplay going and we were running the trailer. That would be the better way of doing it, but unfortunately we're not in a position right now to do that. Our big unrealistic trailer is currently busy on the sugar beet, just to try and keep that going as well. So we are just trying to do multiple jobs at the same time, and that's kind of what the issue is right now. We're just trying to do too much at once, basically. But we'll get there. As annoying as it is and as slow as it is, doing it all at once will, we will catch it up, basically. It's just going to unfortunately take its time for a little bit. But as you can see, now we've done a headland all the way around, it does make it a lot easier to do this, basically. But we are going to have to chop and change because at the end of the day we do have to deal with the fact that this trailer's only got a relatively small capacity and it will need emptying at some point. So yeah, then we've got to go dump it over in the silo. We also need to get cracking with a little bit of seeding today as well, which is going to be another issue we have to deal with. But this field, once it's basically done with the harvest, it can rest over winter. We're not really going to need it again. I would put a cover crop in it, but I tend to find precision farming, you don't benefit from a cover crop, so I kind of don't see the point. If we put, say, a cover crop in it over winter and it actually gave me the fertilizing, I could understand doing it, but I'd rather just cultivate it up, or to be honest, I'd rather just leave it, to be honest, and just let it do its thing, basically. And then do it in spring, ready for another, because this is most likely going to be a maize and only field. It's going to be something daft like that, because we don't really need, we've got a lot of straw coming in. We're going to have some wheat, we're going to have some barley, we're going to have things like that. We've got a lot we need to get, but silage is always something we're going to need for the cow. Now, we don't have many cows at the moment, and we don't have many cows for a reason. And the reason is one, we don't want to be... We're already struggling at the moment to keep hay and silage and things, at a limit. Do you know what I mean? And at the moment, this is just slowing us down, basically. But it would be nice if we'd have had a bigger trailer for this. So that is probably the one thing we're going to have to look at when we come to selling some grain. Now, we do have a little bit of grain in storage due to what was it, Oatfield? I can't, we sold something, but I can't remember what it was. We're going to have obviously all the sugar beet coming in. That's going to go down to the production. We probably got some sugar to sell. I would like to try and keep it for the best time to sell, but obviously depending on how our finances are looking, it's going to be a little bit yeah, this is a long way around, guys. I'm afraid this is a long way. This maybe would have been better as two separate fields for corn, but I do like doing it this way. I do feel though we should have maybe we should have maybe got cosplay doing the harvester side of things, and we could have just run the trailer. Mr. Deadly Cooper has a full grain tank apparently, So that is an interesting one. Mr. Cooper has a full grain tank and he should be emptying. So the question is why isn't he emptying? We'll have a look in a minute. We will definitely have a look in a minute. Sometimes it does get full before the tractor can work out its course and stuff. It does happen sometimes. I do try and avoid that as much as I can, if I'm honest. I do need to move that blue trailer as well. I do believe that blue trailer is going to be right in the way of where our auto drive course is. So let's get that up to the back of there. Let's get it filled in. There we go. Now we are going to try and do the auto drive for and a worker compacting this. We are going to try and get it working. I do realise that last time we tried to do it, I didn't have the correct tool on. It only works if you have the actual tool on. I'm wondering why you're not working, my friend. You're... Oh my god, he's going to be a pain in the ass. Why are you not working, my friend? I'll tell you why, because for some reason it has changed my field number. Field 29. The farm silo. There we go. Yeah, that was weird. I don't understand why it had changed to farm silo. To the sheep. Very interesting. Right, I'm also going to apologise in advance as well, guys, if we get interrupted in this video. I am expecting a family friend to knock on the door later. It is at some point today. I just don't know when. It is voting day where we live for our local election, just on our estate. And obviously, I've already been out and voted, but he doesn't know that. Do you know what I mean? He does his little thing, and now why aren't we working now? Oh Jesus Christ! What? This is the problem I'm having, guys. This is the problem I'm having. And now you're going to work again. It's wrong one. Right, 3.5. So that is right. So why is it trying to drive into my harvester? I don't understand why it's trying to drive into my... No, what are you doing, you stupid woman? Jesus Christ, you dumbass. Yeah, Dragon Lady. Literally driving into me for no reason because you're a dumbass. Yes. Why? Jesus Christ. Nothing's changed this time. Oh my god, I hate cosplay and follow me. It just never wants to work. It wouldn't be too bad if I could put a worker behind, you know, this thing, but it doesn't reach. If I set this any further back, it doesn't reach to fill. I would have preferred the tractor to have been behind the harvester, but it just doesn't work. I'm sick of it just constantly trying to drive into it and go in different directions. It is so frustrating, guys. So frustrating. Now, I have made a mistake with one of the harvesters, and he is going to work from the beginning, guys. So I do apologise for that. That is going to slow the sugar harvesting down. I've got no way of fixing that now. I'm not going to go mess around with that. We just want to kind of crack on with this. I want to put this in a time lapse, but the problem is it might be better to put it in a time lapse so I don't rage. But the problem is I'm going to be jumping in and out of different tractors, and I think that might just be a little issue within itself. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I don't know. It might be worth putting the radio on, getting a bit done, trying to get some other bits and bats. I am going to finish that sugar beet field off recording though, if it doesn't finish in time though, guys, because at the end of the day we need to get moving along. Like I say, we should have done this job last month, and then we wouldn't have been as rushed. But at the moment, we are just massively rushed at the moment. Massively rushed at the moment. Which is a shame because, yeah, I was hoping to have all this done by today. Literally. Maybe once I go to the bunker, guys, I might see if I can fix that harvester. Because at the end of the day, I've got a rough idea where he's going to need to be. I'll give it that, to be fair. I get a rough idea where he'll need to be. Right, waste isn't... Okie dokie, so he's full again. I'm now apparently stuck. Yeah, I don't know how long that's been. I think the harvester should let me... I don't know, actually. We'll need to see if there's another way of doing this. Give me 1 second. No, I need to get the... I think I need to add David as a worker. He's our newest Patreon subscriber. Need to get him as a worker name on Attingham. I might have already done him here, but the problem I've got with doing it is I can't check it while I've got a worker on, and I've got obviously 3 workers on at the moment, and technically 4 when I do this one. So we are quite a busy farm today. It's very frustrating though, guys. I am getting very annoyed with cosplay. It's obvious I'm getting really annoyed with cosplay, and I do apologise for getting annoyed with cosplay, but for something that and follow me, for something that is pre-set up, why is it giving me so much problem? Like, drive on the right hand side, level with me, so it then decides to drive into me for no apparent reason at all. It's just, it is, guys, it's so frustrating. So frustrating. Alright, let me get that into here. Let's get over here. Beautiful. Just want to get that there. Are we going to get that at the back? Yeah, we're going to fill up at the back. We're going to try and keep it as level as we can. Obviously, give or take a little bit, because, you know, we're having to kind of wing it without really... I think personally this is where he needs to be. Yeah, we'll try that. It should be a lot better like that. Yeah, I could really do with an unrealistic trailer right now. Just so we can get on with this harvest. If I had another unrealistic trailer, we could just kind of crack on with some harvesting in a time lapse, and we wouldn't have half this problem. We wouldn't have half the problem. It's just the fact that I've got such a small trailer. I keep running into that. So it's time to get rid of that. There we go. Beautiful. Beautifully done. Yeah, it's really annoying how slow this has been, to be honest. I get that this is a relatively big field. It's just that, I don't know. Is it worth looking in the shop right now if there's a trailer? There's no trailer. So what have we got at the moment? I just want to have a look at something. We have got the green trailer. Oh, hello. Could I make the... I might be on to something here, but I'm not 100% sure. Give me a minute to find out some information. Let me just use this trailer for a second. I've got an idea. But I don't know if it'll work. I need to empty, but can I use this trailer with a larger capacity? This trailer's not much smaller than the other one, but if I make it bigger, I might be able to get more in it. Today, cane trailer. Today. This is massive. I'm halfway through this episode and I've done not a lot. I've been babysitting everything. It's... Oh, yeah. I am going to finish these jobs off recording today if I have to. I'm not messing too much with it. It's proven to be a very big pain in my ass. Oh, my God. My Massey Ferguson is in the way. I'm not messing around. Like I say, I'm trying to keep the series moving, guys, so that you guys are not having to watch me do the same thing over and over and over again. Even with the extension, 14,000 litres, 15,000 litres. That's not worth it. It's not worth it, guys. It's not worth it. So my plan that didn't work. So if I go on here and go on to trailers a second. Yeah, 24.9 thousand. Can I increase that trailer maybe? Just curious. That can go to... That's the trailer I'm looking at buying. I'm not going to lie. That is a trailer I'm looking at buying. And if you look there, extension 30,000 litres. So that would be an extra 10,000. 14, yeah, 15,000 at the most. It's this 21,000, 26,000, 31, 35,000. I wouldn't mind, but one of those was in the shop last month and we didn't buy it. So we've really kind of let ourselves down by not buying it. Even though we should have done. I've just paid another £9,000 in leasing fees. We'll be alright when we can get that sugar beet into the sugar mill. I've got no idea, actually. The sugar mill could be empty for all I know. But again, we need to... If I have to get another loan, I will get another loan again. I'm trying to avoid loans. I didn't want loans on this series. But... unfortunately, it's proven to be... difficult. We had all that money early on. We bought some new equipment and stuff, and then we didn't have enough money to survive the next year. So it has gone against us, the fact that we've got a loan. Just for the fact that I didn't really want to have one, but... And yeah, I could sell that big tractor. That is the plan. The plan is to sell the big tractor, but not this harvest. I need to get this harvest out of the way. But we've got corn for silage. We've got grass over there for... hay. So we've got enough, and we've got a straw for TMR. So we know we've got a lot. Everything, well, we know we've got everything we need for TMR now. We've rented the tub still, the mixer. I want to try and mix like 1 million litres of feed and then just send it back, and just lease it every so often. I do want to buy one. I'm just not in a position at the moment to really be able to afford to buy one. That's my problem. But as you can see, we are slowly getting through this job. Slowly. But we are getting there. Okay, I tried to be a smart ass then, and it didn't work. I tried to be a smart ass and it didn't work. Come on. Come on. We're wasting grain here. Useless tractor. Would you like to catch up, please, so I can empty? Thank you. Telling you guys, it's triggering. This thing is triggering. Absolutely triggering. There we go. Nearly got another full trailer again, but I am going to finish this off recording today, guys, no matter what. I've got like 3 hours for my trucking video to be uploaded, so I've got a bit of time before I need to edit anything anyway. So yeah, if I can get this done. Just gutting about them weeds. I haven't got another decent sized tractor to do the weeding. We'll double check the weeder though in a minute. If we've got maybe the if the JCB can maybe do the weeding. I know it might struggle a little bit, but if it could do it. I think we've used the JCB before and it doesn't work. It keeps glitching me in that thing. I'm going to try and adjust the I might make that 4 instead of 3, so it's not quite as close to me. That might be a little bit better for the worker. Oh, it's all go today, guys. It's all go. This harvest is taking absolutely forever to get done. Like I say, I could jump cut it, bring us back when we're done. I don't like doing things like that. I like to really do it, you know, worst case, I'll do it off recording. I don't really like to do much. But this is kind of quite a long job now. There we go. Lovely. I could actually put a worker on. I could put follow me on this and then put a worker on it with drive in a straight line. That might help, so I can try and babysit the other things. I just need to check on the sugar beets, you see. Make sure everything is working really well. But I know we've got at least 200,000 litres of sugar beet in the silo. We're going to have to rent a tool soon to cut some of that sugar beet, so we can get some more into the... Right. Follow me. We're going to try that at 4 now instead of 3. See if this is a lot smoother. It does seem to be a little bit better like that. Up to now, that's a little bit better, so that's not a bad thing. Alright, let's just get a little bit of this done. I know we won't get much done, but we haven't actually done any of this top bit up here yet. But if we can do that. There we go. That's better. That is a lot better. It gives me room to turn. Beautiful. That is a lot better. I'll tell you what we might do actually. We might just cut across this and try and do these fields in half. We might be able to get a worker going then. Try and help us out just a little bit. Although saying that, a worker means it's going to drive over the crop. We need to keep going round in circles. We need to spiral it. You can see we have shifted quite a lot of maize today. We've shifted quite a lot of sugar beet today. The harvesters are working their asses off today. Super busy. That is as much as I can really say. We are super busy on the farm. We are going to have to drive through the maize just to do what I want, guys, but I think it'll be worth it in the long run. It'll give us more control over the emptying of the trailer. You know, instead of having to drive all the way around. I know this bit is horrible to look at when I'm driving over it, but just this once, I think we can get away with that. The next time, it'll be on that gap, you see. Yeah, I do. I think that was worth doing. Right, there we go. Come on, catch up. Lovely. There we go. So we've now got 2 fields worth, so we can... I think that should be a lot easier to be able to maintain, to be honest. Like I say, we could technically put a worker on it now, but then, you know, the trailer will get full and the worker will carry on. That's the only downside. At least this way we can kind of keep an eye on this. But when we get back to the bunker next time, we just need to have a little look at the sugar beet. I'm trying to see it from this side, but it looks like we've got a full harvest and not being emptied, which is not a good thing. And the tractor's just sat there. So yeah, again, this is just delaying us. This is just slowing us down. I've got no idea why. Why is everything changed to sheep gate? Right, now it's going to do it. Right. Yeah, so that was full again. Yeah, we need to look at a bigger trailer, guys. We're desperate for a... Especially to get rid of the blue cane trailer. It doesn't hold enough. Even if we got another one of these green ones, we just need something with a bit better capacity. Now, the whole point of me doing maize on a different day was we were going to use the big blue trailer, connect it to the harvester, dump it all in, then do the sugar beet, and then do one job at a time. But because I miscalculated and I accidentally loaded into another day, that completely went out of the window, which is why we're so flustered, we're so busy on the farm. It's just absolutely crazy, and it's all my own fault. It is literally all my own fault. All because I didn't check what day other jobs needed doing. I was too eager to get the sugar beet done that I completely screwed up the corn job. And I feel really bad for it, because I know I get flustered and I'm really annoyed when, especially when you got something that's supposedly meant to help you, but it doesn't. Do you know what I mean? It's crazy. But yeah, the sugar beet apparently is now working, so they'll empty, that'll load into there. I don't know why everything was set to sheep gate. I didn't even realize. And now apparently I've hit an invisible hedge. I was nowhere near that hedge in my eyes. Right, and there we go. So we'll get that onto there. That's a lot better. It seems to be a lot easier. Come on. Need it closer than that so we can get dumped into there. There we go. Beautiful. We should be able to do a good headland, I reckon, now. I'm going to keep going round. I want to keep this working in the field. I think that does definitely make a massive difference, to be honest. Oh, we missed a little bit. We missed a little bit. Never mind. We'll get that at the end. Either that or we'll run it over and not pick that little bit up. That'll probably be a minute little bit, to be honest. About 2 or 3 litres maybe, if it's even that. Yeah, we've now split this field into half just for harvesting purposes. That's going to make life a lot easier for the rest of this. And then when we come to do the other half, again, it's already in half, so it'll be easier to harvest. Quicker to go and dump it off into the bunker as well. But yeah, it's amazing how these two fields, how long it is taking to do. Now, I know you've got the issue of, oh yeah, but Matt, you're only using 5.6 metre header. You're right, guys. I could get another forage harvester. I could get a bigger header. The problem is, right now, the issue is the trailers. It's not the harvester, it's the trailer. Alright, you could say, well, yeah, but you could fill the trailer quicker. You're right. But then I've got to mess around with follow me more. I've got to disconnect more. I've got to follow it more. I've got to go and empty it more. Because, you know what I mean? It still swings and roundabouts. I don't think it would have been any quicker, to be honest. This way, we're just kind of driving around nicely. We're driving really nicely, and we're just round the fields like this, and then we just do this. There we go. You can't keep, don't knock me off my path. Thank you very much. Come on. There we go. Right. There we go. So we have got quite a bit left to do, I'm afraid. But this video is coming to an end very soon. But I say I am going to carry on with it, guys. I at least want to get this half of the field done if I can. I want to play and get what I can done in this corn until that one over there is done. Now we can carry on with the corn in the next episode. Not in the next episode, in the next month. Because at the end of the day, we're not planting corn back in this field till next year. So we've got a couple of months we can do this. So this gives us something to do over the next couple of months. But we need to get the sugar beet in. We need to get them swapped over. We need, you know what I mean? We need to, might need to get them replanted really quickly. But right now we're just in a bit of a pickle. So I am going to leave this episode here, guys. I didn't quite get as much as I wanted done, but like I say, we will at least have done that other field in the next episode. You know, the sugar beet field, that will be done before we have the next episode on Attingham Park. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this episode. I always enjoy it. Even when I get annoyed, I still enjoy playing the game. It's a fantastic game. But yeah, if anyone's got any tips and tricks on dealing with some of the automated side of things, you know, let me know. My comment section is open. But thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you all in the next one.